New Milestones, Episode 5, Saturday, the 12th of February 2022. I'm listening to First Aid Kit again. Just like the evening before falling asleep, I want to clean my room in a bit. The usual, sweeping the floor, cleaning my desk, and changing the sheets of my bed. No rush. I gave the cat some food, made some coffees in the meantime. I took a shot for my sugar level as well, and will stay home today. 1:49 p.m. I cleaned my room. I swept the floor, cleaned my desk, swept under the bed, took the sheets off my bed and changed the dustbin. Put all of the empty coffee packages in a garbage bag. Only need to bring the dishes downstairs. Not that much, actually. Time for another cup of coffee. I open up the door to the balcony. It is nice weather outside. A lot of sunshine and not that cold. Sunday, the 13th of February 2022. Yesterday I brought some garbage bags away. In the evening I watched Book of Boba Fett. I'm digging it. Unfortunately, the season ended sooner than expected. The last episode had lasted for an hour though. I had a great sleep, had something to eat before going to bed. Made some coffees when waking up. I did my internet routines and I'm listening to Elvis. 10:35 p.m. I watched some YouTube, Kara and Nate, The Endless Adventure and other. Made some bread and fish I got the other day from a friend. Sashimi with tuna and salmon. Wasn't bad. I took my evening medicines. Not sure what I will do next. I got some mirroring digits today. I put on Ava Adore from the Smashing Pumpkins, an album I had when it came out in 1998. Monday, the 14th of February 2022. I had a great sleep, bathroom time, internet routines, small chat with my parents. In between, I got a message from a friend for dinner. I will go to his home around 5:30 p.m. The sun shines big time. A bit colder though. I put on Coldplay, First Aid Kit and Blanco. 3:28 p.m. 11:06 p.m. I cycled to that friend. Had to wait for a bit before he arrived home. We decided to order a Chinese menu. We picked up the meal. The menu wasn't that great actually. Very sweet dishes without other flavor. A cup of coffee afterwards. Did the dishes. We listened to Blanco with a K. He hadn't heard it yet, and he was very pleased with the outcome. As a musician, he was really enthusiastic. He showed me some YouTube about Loden and other guitar named Avalon, made by the same people in Ireland. I cycled back home, put on Silverchair again. The other day, I also listened to Bush, music I listened to in the past, a good 20 years ago. Just made something to eat, some fruit like melon and pear. A bowl with yogurt and muesli and 2 pieces of bread. Took my evening medicines after the meal. Only need to take a shot later on before going to bed. A small story. I'm thinking about Christ. He's really something special, even more than we think he is. He came from outer space with his soul back to earth. That might sound strange, but if you believe in the work of Joseph Roelof, you can't go wrong. He talks about reincarnation, about twin souls, the afterlife, and the 7 cosmic degrees. The 7 cosmic degrees are really amazing. On each degree you have 6 planets and 1 mother planet, where we went to with our twin soul. Not just one life, but many, reincarnating time after time again. At the moment we're at the 3rd degree. This degree and the mother planet also has an afterlife, existing out of spheres, 7 dark ones and 7 light ones. We move in between the afterlife and the earth for many lives already, growing higher in spiritual awareness. Many people think we have one life. That can be big, but don't get me wrong. The truth is that we had many lives in the past and will get many in the future. Opening up your soul in the afterlife, in universal love. In the future, we'll travel to other cosmic degrees, and that will be amazing. It is really beautiful. Christ came back from the last cosmic degree back to Earth with his soul as energy. Via the afterlife, he was born on Earth. He moves freely between the Earth, the afterlife, and other cosmic degrees from planet to planet. Many people already moved on to new planets. He visits all of them. What is a life? What is time? Who are you within the love of God? A new vision, though. New roadmaps will appear in front of us, moving from life to life, the bigger picture. Wednesday, the 16th of February 2022. Yesterday morning I went to the supermarket to buy some groceries, also some tobacco. I had an easy day. In the evening I had dinner at a friend's place. He made a really great hamburger, so tasty. Doing the dishes afterwards and finishing with a cup of coffee. He practiced a bit with new songs from his band, The Fast Countenance. It was fun to listen to. I cycled back home. My parents were watching a movie. In the evening I made a new vlog which I put online on YouTube. Made something to eat, some bread and yogurt. Today I woke up late, did my internet routines, put on Paul Simon. I made some coffees in between and will stay home today. We'll have dinner with my parents around 5 p.m. I will take a shake in a bit. Already took my shot. 8.8 points in this morning. 1 p.m. Thursday, the 17th of February 2022. I had an easy day the other day. I took some rest in the afternoon. I fell asleep for a bit. Around 5 p.m. I had dinner with my parents. It was a really great meal. Some conversations in between. In between In the evening, I watched the first episode from Mr. Robot. That was a recommendation from a friend a while ago. He told me I could find this series on Prime Video from Amazon about a schizophrenic hacker with great actor Rami Malek. This morning I went out of bed a bit later than usual, made some coffees and did my internet routines. Around noon I went out with my mother for a round through town. First to the butcher, afterwards to the supermarket where it was really crowded, bringing some groceries to my uncle as well. Finishing our round at the bakery downtown. I just got back home. I will have dinner around 5 p.m. again. A Dutch winter dish called hutspot with chicken schnitzel. There are still heavy winds outside, and not a storm actually. I put on first aid kit. 5:51 p.m. I put on Kanye West. Took some rest in between. I just had dinner with my parents. Was another great meal while having conversations with the three of us. Having heavy diarrhea again, just like yesterday. That is because of the new medicines for my sugar levels. Friday, the 18th of February 2022. I had a great sleep. I woke up late, made some coffees, did my internet routines and bathroom time. The dog from my younger brother stays here for a week. My brother will go on a small holiday to Italy, skiing. There is a storm today, code red from 3 p.m. until 3 a.m. I will stay home today because of that. In between, chatting a bit with my eldest brother and a friend. My brother showed me a movie from his new home and community. Really, really beautiful. I had some fresh orange juice. Really tasty. Listening to George Harrison and Led Zeppelin. I locked the door to my balcony. There are really heavy winds at the moment. Code orange, 2 p.m. 7:51 p.m. I took some rest again. In between, watching some YouTube a friend sent me. Even though there is a storm for the entire day already, he might want to go out for a shisha past 9 p.m. Only if the storm lays down, that is. I will see that later on. At the moment, it is code red. I put on Ram from Paul McCartney and the Doors' LA Woman album. I did some internet routines as well. Monday, the 21st of February. I watched some Mr. Robot again the other day. A really intense series. Takes a lot of energy to watch it, but it is very, very good. I got the call from a friend of mine for shisha. I decided to stay home though. It was still bad weather and I wanted to stay indoors, just like Friday evening. Today I woke up late. In the afternoon I watched some YouTube about a Cuban guy visiting the USA for the first time. Really emotional. Things that are normal for us in the West wasn't normal for him, like eating beef, which is illegal in Cuba, but also visiting grocery stores. In Cuba you don't know what you will eat in the evening. Most of the food is already sold out pretty quick. Also I watched Jerry Seinfeld's comedians drinking coffee in cars. One was with the former President Obama. It was fun to watch. Other series as well. Strictly Dumpling, eating $100 Japanese buffet. Because of that, I ordered some sushi. I got some cash today from the IRS for my health insurance. Decided to treat myself with a great meal. Some small extra cash for upcoming month. I can manage pretty well lately. Tuesday, the 22nd of February 2022. Last evening, I watched the first 3 episodes from Reservation Dogs, a series on Disney Plus, which lasts for 30 minutes an episode. About some kids with gangs in a small town in the USA. I took my shot, and it turned out it was only 5.4 points. I was a bit low on sugar this time, so I took 2 mandarins. That is strange, because my shot before this one was really high, 13.4 points or so. I was lost for a bit within my thoughts again, as in the last couple of days I was a bit low on mental sharpness. Woke up again around 10 a.m., made a cup of coffee, I did my internet routines. I watched some YouTube with Oprah about different things. One was with a 10-year-old kid who was a genius. One was with parents that lost 3 children in a car crash. And the last one was with children who were living in a horror house. No food and a lot of punishments. I checked out my cryptocurrencies and NFTs. I put on Prince a minute ago. Might have dinner at a friend's place this evening. I will hear that later on. I have the cat in my room. Open up the door to the balcony. Also saw the trailer from the new series about Obi-Wan Kenobi for a second time. I'm looking forward to that one. The book of Boba Fett just ended. There I noticed that the girl who fights along with Boba Fett is the producer of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Noon. Alrighty, that was it for this week. Just a small chat about the things I did. Nothing really special, actually. I had a great couple of days, actually. Taking a lot of rest, sometimes a bit lost in the evening mostly. But I did manage to watch some series and movies, and I think that's really great to do. So I would say have a really, really great week, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.